What's up, Internet? Cory's Amy here, back with the weekend adventure in video game hunting. And it kind of snuck up on us, but it's time for the Southington townwide tag sale. And for the first year ever, I have a map. Let's see if it changes anything. So, video games, East River Drive, or Eastview Drive. We're on Eastview Drive. That was the end of the road. Is this Eastview Drive?
Eastview Road.
No, Eastview Road. That's right, that's right. Keep saying drive. But someone posted a fake sale in the townwide sale. That's effort. Someone is a motherfucker. Alright, so apparently Garmin, our GPS, has fucked us. Because I typed in the address to Google Maps and it's taking us to the other side of town, where all the other sales are. So I can't do this without keeping you in the frame, but fuck you, Garmin. Fuck you. We're probably not going to get these games now. Whatever they were, realistically speaking. We're going to show up at... What are you doing?
I don't know which way to go.
Right. This is real life. What are you doing?
This is real life and you're talking to a
How
camera.
is it going to be the other side of town
Well, it already took us over.
if we're on one end of the town and the other way takes us to Plainville?
Shush.
Good, how are you?
Oh, and now the wind's starting up a little.
Oh, those are cool. Well, Doctor Who.
Well.
Oh, this is the same. This is the Loot Crate stuff. Because this. The helmet that I had. I mean, considering I gave mine away, it doesn't make sense for me to pick it up. Yeah. Some games.
Billy just took the 40.
I've never seen one quite like that before. That's nice.
You never will, because we're designing the house.
Yeah. You guys wouldn't happen to have any old video games for sale, would you? Like Nintendo, Sega?
No. Right here. Yeah, it's a bush light. Hey, leave it.
No!
It's not yours.
I'm not going to play games with it.
No. Wow, you don't listen. Good, you owe Mom $3 then. You got 3 bush lights right on your neck.
How much the dollar cost? No, how much the dollar cost? That's the wood and the phone.
Remember? Hot and cold. Okay,
They,
I'm not listening.
they look like a net.
It does. Bring it over here. Come on, keep on trying to look at stuff. You gotta keep over here. Stop doing that. Doesn't even match. It's not the right color. Careful, there's a car, D. Stay right there.
You guys have any of the systems for these? Like the Game Boys? Anything?
Nope. Fortunately, we do not. I had a DF, and the DF disappeared and all the games were left behind.
And how come here? Come here.
The Halloween stuff. Halloween time, there's people out there.
How much do you guys have for the games?
My son wants $6 each.
Okay.
He just don't use them.
Saturday did not go as planned, in the sense that we didn't find anything. Southington townwide tag sale, and it was a motherfucking bust. It's the easiest way to put it. We found maybe 3 items throughout the day. Nothing crazy, and for the most part, it was all old people. I mean, it's middle of September right now while I'm shooting this, so it's probably a good reason why there's not much for garage sales. And it kind of brings me to my next point. I'm thinking after Retro World Expo this year, which the way videos work out, you'll probably see no break-in videos until then. But after Retro World Expo, I'm thinking about putting the Weekend Adventure series in hibernation mode, because I don't want to do what I did last year, where I'm just kind of like fucking begging people to get me retro games, like practically, like going to the flea market when it's fucking snowy, no one's there, find maybe one find per month, and the rest of it is just me going to fucking going to retro video game stores on the weekend. And it's just like, I don't want to spend that kind of money, especially like when you have to consider I'm basically a collector. Like, the stuff I'm going to purchase, unless it's a Fire Emblem game or something on the 3DS, I'm not likely to play it anytime soon. So for me to spend like $20-$30 at a retro video game store, which is almost retail or more than retail in some cases, it just doesn't make any sense just to make a video. And that's not as interesting, I feel. Like, if my favorite YouTubers were out there just purchasing from, you know, retro video game stores for retail price, it wouldn't be that much fun for me to watch either. So let me know what you think about that in the comments below. We're actually on our way to my formerly favorite flea market, and someone actually posted on Craigslist that they're going to have N64, Sega Genesis, PlayStation 2, etc. there. So who knows how this is going to go.
No, they plug in. They work. So.
The guy goes down.
What's going on, man?
Somewhere.
You do? Okay, good job.
The dinosaur. Whoa, whoa,
bring all the stuff I had at the swap. There's most of the good stuff's at home.
Oh, yeah?
So.
What? This is a dinosaur.
Before. $50 for an Intellivision 2. I'll pass. This is the cheapest PS2 I ever bought at $1. PS2 I've ever bought. Pretty sure I know who has the games, but I'm gonna swing over here just to see.
How are you? PS2, huh?
For $1, I couldn't pass it up.
$1?
Yeah.
Wow. Someone's desperate.
Well, the guy over there sells, like, I think pretty much everything for $1.
Serious?
Yeah.
So whatever he finds, just.
Yeah, I have no idea if it
No
works.
cords or
just,
nothing, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
Cheapest PS2 I ever bought.
No, I believe that. $1. You can't, there's nothing really cheaper than that. Mine are nice, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the thing in there.
That's a good deal.
Mine come with the cords
Mhm.
and the controller.
So I thought for a second I had it wrong, but it is the guy that's out here that must have posted that. Because, well, this guy has an N64, he doesn't have any Sega Genesis stuff, so let's swing back around. So, gotta run back to the car, drop this off. It's not in my backpack because I have a whole bunch of Magic cards in my backpack, and I wasn't able to film them. Like, I don't know. I failed you guys. I fuck up. But I feel like every time I purchase Magic cards, it's always garbage, so I'm not even sure if I'll include it in the pickups. But $5 for a box of Magic cards and tournament packs from like Guild Pact and Ravnica. And it's from somebody who wouldn't know, I wouldn't think would know to sort out the commons, uncommons, and rares, so I feel pretty optimistic about it.
What are you doing on the CDs? They're 3 each, 2 for 5 or 5 for 10. Okay. Unless there's some of these are marked for more, so double sets. I'll even go down on those a little. Okay.
Alright guys, so I guys really don't know what's going on with the phone. It keeps shutting off for fucking no reason whatsoever, saying that it is low battery, but it's actually like 70% battery. So let's see how going to this fucking flea market works. Let's get in there.
That one there you can have for more. DSI I gotta get 4. That's the DS there. You're familiar with those other ones, right? Yeah. I gotta fight back.
Same stuff as last week. We'll swing back. Let them have a shot at it.
$20 back.
How much?
Give me $20.
How much?
Excuse me, big man. Thank you. What's that, phone?
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was a controller.
I wish it was. It would
I
help
was looking
this.
for it.
Papi, how much you want to pay? 10. No, that's not $10 back, Papi. That's... No, it's not a matter of used.
We ain't find shit. It's actually the opposite of what happened last week. I think we found nothing at the first flea market and everything at the second one. So, complete opposite today. Let's go home and check out what we found. Alright guys, let's go over what I was able to find this weekend. First, I'm actually going to hit on the magic cards that I did find, so I don't want to end the video with them. Finally, I pick up some magic cards in the wild that have not been sorted through by someone who knows what they're doing. And I appreciate that, because I actually found some pretty cool cards. Given I played a while ago, so I don't know if these are worth anything anymore. I know one of them is worth like $10, which makes it worth it, because I paid $5 for everything. First off, it came with like 3 pre-constructed decks, Simic Mutology, Is It Geometry, Gizmometry, okay, not a real word, and Elvish Predation. Some of the highlights: Demon Fire used to be a pretty cool finisher when I was playing. 3 of the legendary dragons, Oros, Vorosh, and Numot. Pretty cool if you're playing Commander, I guess. Infernal Tutor, not sure if that is still used in Storm decks. Best card out of there by far, I would assume, is Breeding Pool, one of the shock lands, and then Nimbus Maze, which never really saw any play. I don't know if it ever did. And then a handful of other rares, which I don't think are really worth anything. But I thought it was pretty cool to finally find some magic cards. I'm going to continue to pick them up if I find them. Maybe I'll eventually have a pretty cool magic collection like I used to have. Well, not like I used to have. I used to have, like... I miss my magic collection. Used to have legacy decks, vintage decks. But anyway, at the garage sales, or actually, let's finish off on what happened on Sunday, because I did get another pickup. A fat PS2, and holy shit, this thing is heavy when you hold it with one hand. Fat PS2. No hard drive in there. I was wondering, because it feels so fucking heavy. Got a little bit of spackle on it, and a skull and crossbones. Cheapest PS2 I could ever remember buying. It was only $1. He said he doesn't know if it works. He's one of those guys that just kind of sells things for super cheap. The door here is actually kind of coming off, but that's not too important. For $1, I'll pick it up, test it out, and probably sell it at my tag sale for like $5 or $10. Nothing crazy. At the garage sales, the first one that we went to, the one that actually said it had video games, had a whole bunch of like kiddie titles a little bit, and I ended up picking this one up because it was sealed. It is Sesame Street Ready Set Grover with Elmo, the video game. It actually comes with a Wii sleeve and a Grover theme, which is pretty cool, but yeah, this is a recouper. Probably can get like $10 for it. I spent, I think, $2. I think I haggled them down to $2. I don't remember if I haggled on this. It's either $3 or $2. Next thing I found, pretty much a consolation pickup because of the way the day was going. Southington motherfucking sucks for garage sales, by the way. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for $1, complete, even as the map. Good shape. Probably the highlight of this week, Fallout 4, and as Roaming Dan pointed out to me, they're going to be eventually coming out with a complete edition, probably. So I'm probably not going to hold on to this. I realistically wouldn't play it anytime soon because, as I've said before, my game playing time is pretty much spoken for the rest of the year between all the 3DS games that are coming out, / the ones that I'm already playing. So I'm going to trade this in towards the next 3DS game I end up getting, which is going to be one of the Yokai Watch 2 games. I'm not sure if I'm going with Fleshy Souls or Bony Spirits or whatever they're called. And the last video game I have to show you is one that I actually got at a community sale, and it was only $2. They had some other stuff, but it was a little bit higher priced. Basically, the Mario tax, anything with Mario on it, was $10. But I think I got this last week too, or maybe 2 weeks ago, but it's Donkey Kong. Said that weird. Donkey Kong Classic NES series. Not bad for $2. Kind of more beat up than the one I already have, and it had a sticker on the back, which I'm trying to get all the stickiness off of. But that's all I have for this weekend adventure and video game hunting. As I mentioned earlier, it is kind of slowing down. We will be going into hibernation mode eventually, but looking at my calendar, there's at least Retro World Expo to look forward to, at least 2 more adventures over to Stormville, and a Comic-Con, I believe. South Jersey Geek Fest. I think I'm going to that. I'm not sure, not 100% sure. By the time you see this, it might have already come and gone, because I'm actually like a month behind on videos. So, anyways, that's going to do it for this weekend adventure and video game hunting. Let me know what you found in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, keep it real, Internet. I love you guys.